Hey, so it's Sunday. It's been more than a week, sorry. First of all, I just watched your videos, and let me tell you how much vegetables don't sound like they have anything to do with a plant. Or, well, vegetable anyway, it could be an eggplant. But yeah, the vegetaler, no. I'm sitting here in my apartment going, you're eating what? Okay. It's Sunday, so I'm like rearranging some things in my apartment. I don't know, I was waiting for things to happen, and I brought in laundry, and then I noticed that this was in a weird place, and this was balanced precariously, and this was free and open, and I had space there, and so I did things. Last week. Okay, so last Sunday, couldn't tell you about last Saturday. Yeah, no. Last Sunday, I went to the Tobiases. The Tobiases are Miriam and Eric/Eli. I don't know. Miriam is sometimes Michelle. They're the Orthodox family in Itaewon who sometimes invite me for dinner. Well, I mean, apparently it's always an invite, but I go there for dinner. And I'm really good at organizing other people's things. And attacking it as a whole project, etc. Like, we can do this mentality. So she's trying to clean for Passover and was like, help me, please. So I did. We attacked the clothing and reboxed it all instead of in random Pampers boxes into actual giant tubs marked open when you get back to America, or open if you have a new baby, or open in case of sudden child growth, etc. It's very nice. Monday was the Torah class, but I did something first. Never mind. I tried to do something that was useless. I tried to go to Technomart for Tosh to load up her phone, but it didn't work because they say they close at 10, but they were closed much earlier than that. Tuesday was probably nothing. Wednesday, I had an English lesson with Elena. A lesson, anyway. The theory is that I teach her English and she teaches me Korean, but her English isn't good enough to teach me Korean in the first place. We struggle to make meaning collectively, so there's not a whole lot of instruction happening. But it's fine, whatever. She buys coffee. Thursday, Swiss Mike came over. He came back on Tuesday. And we watched a movie. What did we watch that? Did we watch The Wizard of Oz? I think it was The Wizard of Oz, because he had never seen it. Friday, nothing. Well, one of my students dropped, one of my kindy students, but I'm not fussed. She dropped before I had to write report cards for her, so it's great. Actually, down to 6 report cards instead of 7. And Saturday? What did I do during the day? It was yesterday. Saturday was yesterday. I'm working backwards. Saturday, I hung out with Sumi teacher and Jay teacher. So Sumi was my co last year, and Jay was my co 2 years ago, but like a year and a half ago. We hung out also with Jay's baby, who was awake this time, and I wore contacts, so she didn't wig out, and it was very exciting. Yes, she's 6 months now, and it's so cute. Very squish. This is the baby who, for those of you playing along at home, when I first met her, I did a very nice sweater for her and everything. I sent a picture to our mother and captioned it "baby," and her immediate response was, "Ours?" Despite the fact this is very clearly a tiny Asian baby. Although our family has done that recently, I could have, I don't know, she was here before that. Not in that time span, Mom. But yeah, so then I met up with Phil, the new Australian coworker, and his girlfriend Gina. I don't understand how he has a steady girlfriend and he's been in the country for 3 weeks, but I don't know. She's very nice. I met up with the two of them and with Swiss Mike, and we went for dinner at the Banchan place, which was funny. So the Banchan place they bring you, the more people you are at the table, although sort of the table size limit is 4, the more people you are, the more banchan they give you. So we got like 30. It was 30 small dishes of 30 different foods, and each a bowl of jjigae and rice. And I ordered us 2 things of egg, because we all like egg. And I don't eat jjigae, so, because fire in my face. And Phil is always like, he'll be like, oh, like, are we going for dinner? I'm like, Phil, we just ate dinner. And he's like, yeah, but, like, I could eat more. And I'm like, okay, all right. And he looked at this and was just like, oh, I'm overwhelmed. He did eventually tap out, though. Because the thing is, about these 30 small dishes, they will refill them continuously until you tell them to stop. And it's open 24 hours, and there's no seating limit. So it's just the constant stream of food. And it's, the eggs are a bit more, but the dish is, it's 4,000 a pop. It's 8,000 a pop. So it's like, it's cheap, and it's delicious, and it's copious. Very, very. Oh, when Swiss Mike came, by the way, he brought chocolate. I already took some of it with me to yesterday. I took the dark chocolate. I've got chocolate. This is a 3-liter bag. So I would say I have a liter and a half, a little bit more, because I already took some out. 1.5 liters of chocolate. It's a lot. Yeah, so then after dinner, we went to the burlesque show. Phil and Mike both knew what it was, but had never been to one. Gina had no idea what it was. She asked Phil, what is burlesque? And he said, oh, you should Google it, and she didn't. So the thing is, like, the first couple acts, like, they were scantily clad, but it was mostly just dancing. Like, everybody left the stage for those with the same amount of clothing that they came on the stage with. And then the fourth one, she, like, turned her back and, like, unsnapped her bra, and Gina is standing behind Phil and goes, seriously? So that was the highlight of my evening. And then Swiss Mike and I came back here and watched Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Which, it's a Coen Brothers film, and I guess the people who have recommended it to me before, I don't usually trust their taste in movies or whatever. I don't know. But it was so good. If you haven't seen it, you totally should. Conceptually, it's George Clooney, which I'm not sure, because everybody else was, like, really Southern and did a great Southern accent, and he was immediately identifiable, so I don't know how I feel about that. But it was basically the Odyssey. I mean, his name is Ulysses Everett. Like, it's the Odyssey. But with awesome old-timey music, and it's also about music. Do you remember when Sons of Pitch did Man of Constant Sorrow? It's from that. It occurs to me it might not be from that, but it is enough of a plot point that probably they would have created it just for not Googling now. So we watched that. And then today, so last Saturday, I guess I made a video before that. Last Saturday, I went with Phil to the Irish Festival down in Shindarim, and then we went to go see Beauty and the Beast, which was so good, and you should totally see it. Oh my god, it was awesome! Finally came out of here, and it's so good. Yes, very yes. I can tell you more in another video, because we're approaching 8.5 minutes. We're past 8.5 minutes. But yeah, so at that point, there were a whole bunch of us were there, a whole bunch of friends. It was like all the foreigners in Korea were there. And so Tosh and a few others were like, we have to introduce you to this guy. He's the coworker of actually another Michael. And they were like, you guys are perfect for each other. And they were like, we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna set you up. Like, it's gonna be awesome. Come out next Sunday. And I was like, all right, fine. So I'm gonna, like, put on a shirt in a minute and go out to Hongdae and meet up with my new boyfriend. I don't know. I don't actually know his name. I saw a picture and it was captioned, your new boyfriend. So we'll see how that goes. And then I'm seeing a movie with Swiss Mike again tonight. We're expanding each other's movie vocabulary. We're at 9.5 minutes. Bye.